So apparently, because I created a fourth page, a fourth blog page, and it was around the same time that Facebook decided to update their Facebook pages. I somehow lost administration rights on my mobile device for remote Runaway, which is frustrating because that was the first freaking blog page that I had. It's my oldest one. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like grandfathered into some system because it's so old. I have no idea, but it has not allowed me to take over admin duties unless I'm on my computer. So like I literally recorded an entire live video this morning and did other stuff on YouTube, whatever, came back and it still wasn't on there. So I'm redoing it on my laptop now because I don't know what else to do. So frustrating because the first one is always better than like the freaking like rehearsed one, guys. Like, okay, so I'm gonna try to recreate everything I did last time. So angry. Bax like came out on cue, like now he's just like chilling, like it's like with pets it needs to be like, I don't know, not rehearsed. I don't have an actor cat. Okay, so annoyed. And now I'm like basically dry. Oh, Baxy, good. Okay, Bax, let's tell our story. Let's see him. Okay, Bax, so what happened today? We went to the pier. We sat outside on the pier and Mommy was diggling her feet in the water and you were sitting on the pier and you were relaxing. And then you got really close to the edge and decided to go for a swim. And then what happened, Baxi? Okay, so I had his leash. So I had him close by that I could like reel him back in onto the pier. And instead I saw him swim towards the boat launch. So I was like, okay, he can just ease in there. He can walk up there. He doesn't have to hop out of the water onto anything. He should be fine. Because he's never, when we've swam before, like, I've either put him in the water from the boat or he's jumped out from the boat. And then I've had to, like, scoop him back into the boat or he swam to the shore and got out. But this is the first time that, like, we were surrounded by a pier he would have to jump onto. Or, like, and the piers here are really low compared to the other marina. The other two marinas we were at. And so this, I don't know, basically like there is like a ledge he'd have to hop up on to like get out. Right, Back? You want to talk about your ledge? Can't see if you guys can see him. Can you see him? Okay, so talk about your ledge. So you decided instead of swimming towards the boat launch that you were going to just turn around and U-turn it after Mom let go of the leash and said, keep going towards the boat launch. Good boy, good boy. You decided, no, I'm going to panic, and you started crying, and you went the opposite direction, basically towards the ocean. So, like, Mom started freaking out, and I, like, threw my keys on the floor. My shoes were already off. I was, like, ready to hop in, and, like, then all of a sudden you, like, started swimming by the rocks along the marina. So, like, I ran through the parking lot, which could or could not have had glass on the thing, barefoot, to the fence over here, guys. So I ran from there all the way over here. Like, this is normally locked. It was not locked, thank God. So I, like, went over there, but it's locked to get to the actual canal. So that's, like, I think it's called Redfish Bay. And Redfish is the one, it has that little black thing on the tail. I think I explained that to you guys in a different video. But okay, so we were towards the bay, to like in the canal, like towards Redfish Bay, which eventually leads to Corpus Christi Bay, which eventually, depending on which route he could take, he could have ended up in the Gulf of Mexico, but he didn't, thank God. So anyway, so like, and it would have been deep, like it wouldn't have been like a shore like beach shore walk to the Gulf of Mexico. Like it literally would have been in the middle of the effing Gulf of Mexico with sharks and dolphins and stuff. So like basically like he turns left, he hops onto this rock. Like I couldn't see him, but I could hear him. So then I run to the other side. I like climb over the like wooded fenced area by like the fish cleaning station, and then I like scale the side of the rocks along the like house and like this marina office. And so then like I see him like at a lower area, lower level, and I'm like, Bex, can you climb up here or do you want me to come down? And he sees me, he calms down, he hops onto the ledge. And so like I scoop him up. I like his heart is pounding super fast. He's shaking. He's like he stopped crying at that point because he saw me. He was calmed down. So brave, guys. And so then I take him to like the spot that I hopped over. He hops down, crawls under the fence. I follow him, and then I grab his leash so he doesn't take off, and then we walk to the pier, get my shoes and keys, and then come back. And then we went in to explain to Yvonne what happened. And while this is unbeknownst to me, while this is all happening, this like very attractive young man, probably in his 20s, probably too young for me, like it's like following this whole, I don't know how long he was observing this for. And so like we're walking up the steps to go tell Yvonne this story, and he's like behind me, and I didn't know. And then like I see him, and then I was like, oh, he's really cute. And then like he holds the door open for us, and we go inside, and like I'm telling Yvonne like this whole story, and like she's looking at Bax and me, and we're both like soaking wet, and she's like, what happened? And then like I like tell her like the whole story, and this guy is just like watching this like whole thing, like very observant and adorable. And like then like we go, then like we leave. I don't know what he did. And so like he's talking to her about something, the boat slip, I don't know. And so like we come back, we like go through the gated fence or whatever, and he's literally watching us the entire time, guys, as he's walking back to his car. And then like, so I hope he has a boat slip here and I see him again, but who knows. Okay, so that's what happened today, guys. So like Bax is back, he's fine, like everybody's fine, but it was a very adventurous morning in Ransom Pass. Later. Now I can't see you. Where's my mouse?